What's up, everybody? How are you all doing? It's me, Marcus, and we're back here in BMX Streets PIPE, and we're in the third episode of the Action Sports Campus. This is the final episode of this little mini-series, and we're going to go check out a few of the last areas that I haven't ridden yet out here at this modded park. So coming up this ramp just straight ahead, you've got this really cool spot right here. This is fun because you drop in, and you can actually ride on these cabins. And you can air over them, air onto them. It's a super fun little little feature that he's got here. I really like this part. If you pump the transitions just right, you can air over it. Ooh, I cased it just a little bit. So I'm gonna try and get the air all the way over. That'll be really fun. There it is. I overjumped it just a little bit, but you can make it over the whole cabin. It's really fun when you do. I just love riding that little feature. It's a ton of fun. And this is cool too. So you've got like these little manual pads down the hill, as well as some like little cutout spots here. So we'll ride this part before we head on up to this other park. You can roll in. I've never ridden this before, so tuck no hander 180, fakey front flip, and then a fakey 3 up onto the manual pad. Super sketchy, but they ride really well. That was, even though getting onto those manual pads was pretty sketchy at first, once I got onto that last one, that was really nice. Flip whip right here, 360 bar, and then you've got a quarter pipe. Do a flare on it. This is actually really fun to ride. Both of the new areas that I have ridden in this video that you guys are seeing, they're super fun. The jump over the cabin and then those jumps right there are awesome. Right up here, this is the last actual like skate park that I haven't had in a video. We go up here to the top deck, and you've got this little bowl here, and this one's shaped like a peanut. It's just got two sides pretty much, and then you have the area in the middle right here. Nothing too awfully crazy, but it rides pretty good. I mean, sometimes bowls in this game just don't work, but that bowl works out pretty nice. And then right here, this is cool. You've got, you can't see it because the camera's in the way, but you've got this little mini vert ramp right here. This little ramp is cool, but it is pretty tricky to ride just because the walls are so short. It's hard to really get your speed built up in this thing and pump the transitions, but I mean, it's a cool little ramp up top here. It's made well, I will say that. Here's the park, and this one's cool because it has these manual pads, and they have all these different levels, and there's gaps in between them. So it's really cool to ride these because you can really get technical with it. I mean, or you can go really fast. So you can just get some really cool combos in on these pads right here. To go with all the ledges and manual pads, there's also a few quarter pipes around here, a few hips, and just some different ramps and stuff that you can ride. So this park, it's not very big, but it's got some fun stuff. It's cool. You've also got like this curved ledge up top. This is a really cool feature right here. The curved wall ride that you can actually hop up on top of. There it is. So you can hop up on top. You can actually grind on top as well, but that's a little bit more tricky. There it is. The thing with it is you don't really have much speed when you get up on here. So when you pop into a grind, the rider just pretty much comes to a stop. There's also this really big banked wall over here, and you can do different wall ride tricks on it. It's pretty cool. It's a fun little feature. Nothing crazy, but I like to ride it. It's really smooth, especially that that second part. Oh yeah, right here's the rail that curves one way and then curves back the other way. Really unique little feature here. This thing is cool because it actually works. I mean, you would think that with it being curved one way and then curved the other way, that it would not really work that good, but it works a whole lot better than at least what I expected. I like it. It's a pretty cool rail. Sometimes you'll pop out a little early like that, but it's different. That's what I like about this Action Sports campus, is the fact that there's so much to ride and everything out here is unique, and it's just a really cool little spot. And then again, you've got little features like this that are just kind of sprinkled in throughout, little hidden spots. Like over here, you've got some more cabins. You really can't ride these cabins, but if you go over here to the side, there's an A-frame with a hubba and a rail. So it's just like little stuff like that. It's a really cool little, I wouldn't call it little because it's massive, but it's a really cool map. Right over here, we've got some more little side hits, I guess you could say, sprinkled in. And this one's really awesome because it's got a skateboard right there that's obviously way too big, but it's got the skateboard there on its side, and they've went and put a piece of wood propped up on it, and then you've got a little kicker over a fire hydrant. So it's just really cool little stuff like that I like about this place mixed in. Oh yeah, I actually missed this part right here. There's another little bowl over here beside that park that I was just at. It's small, nothing crazy, but again, it's another thing to ride. And that's what's really cool about this Action Sports campus, is the fact that there is stuff to ride everywhere. Like, you'll find things that you didn't even know was there when you're just riding around. Alright, let's see if I can make this gap. I don't think I've got the speed. Nope, not that time. I think it might be possible, though. I don't know. This is going to be really cool to see if it is, though. Yeah, I think it's at least doable to make it to the bowl. I don't know about actually landing in it and riding away, though. That's going to be the really tough part. This is the one right here. If I make it, it's this one right here. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's doable. There it is. That was it. Just the bowl was built really janky, so I couldn't roll out of it. The key to this trick is doing the tuck up right here. You do that, and if you hit it at the right angle, you'll end up landing right in the transition. You know what? I'm going to count that one because I wrote it out until I hit this. So see how the bowl is built really weird? So where the transitions actually come together right here and it makes this V? You can't ride out of that. Like, it's not possible. There we go. I glitched into it, but I wrote it out. I'm going to count it. I'm going to count it. I don't care if that was a glitch at all. I wrote it out. But I did land in the transition a few tries ago. And I wrote it until I got to the janky built bowl flat bottom. So, whatever. I'll count it. Along with the huge bowl, you've got a really massive half pipe that you can get some really big tricks on. The only thing is, this side over here, it's a little broken. Where you're coming back into the transition when you're landing, it defaults into a double peg for some reason. So that's kind of it kind of breaks the whole half pipe here. That first side that I just hit right there, it works really well. But this side over here, again, it's just, there's something off about it where you hang up or it just goes into a double peg and you go right to your face. Last thing that I'm going to ride in this video is what I showed you guys at the very end of the last video in this little series, episode 2. It's this mega ramp complex over here. It is insane. It is crazy the type of air you can get on this thing. Like, that was just mind-blowing, the amount of air that I got. Whoa, it actually, you can come back up and then go down into the bottom. I did not even know this was here. The tricks that you can do down here on this bottom part is mind-blowing. You can do stuff that is just not realistic at all. But the issue is, if you miss the little narrow quarter pipe at the bottom, then you're gonna do what I did right there. I just love this section. It's so much fun. Let me hit it over here on the far left. What is that? I don't get it, because look, up here you've got, so you've got that part that I just hit right there. It kind of sent me a little further out for some reason, but you have this part right here, which you can actually use to hip over into this pipe right here, and then I guess you can hop up on top there. I don't know. I've never actually ridden this part a whole lot. This might be it right here. No, you have to land right at the top. It's a tricky thing to do. Is this it? I feel, no, I'm going too far out. Ooh, that's a tough hip to hit. This is it. If it's going to be any try, it's this one right here. Yep, that's the thing. You have to land. You have to land pretty high up in that transition to actually land it. But I don't know where you go after that. To go along with the concrete side that I was just hitting, you've also got this dirt side right here, and it's basically a dirt mega ramp, which is pretty crazy. And you get so much speed coming into this quarter pipe. You can just spin some crazy tricks. It's really fun. It's a really fun little section, especially if you want to just throw some insanely large tricks, some stuff that is not even fathomable in real life. And last but not least, you've got this little section under here. I'm not sure how you're really supposed to hit it, but you can kind of spine transfer like that, like I did right there. Then you've got a big quarter pipe underneath here. So that's a little hidden area. And I think that does it. I think that's everything around this whole place. I think this wraps up the 3-part video series. I'm pretty sure that I've covered all of the main parks out here. I might have missed a few of like the smaller, like, you know, side hits and the smaller stuff just kind of sprinkled throughout the place. But I think I got pretty much everything. That's going to be it for this series. I've got another BMX Streets Pipe video coming out soon, though, because there's been another modded park. Thank you guys for watching, supporting, and, you know, enjoying the content that I'm making. It really means a lot. If you're new here and you have not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button to stay updated with all the videos that I upload. If you enjoyed the video and you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you do that before you get out of here, and I'll catch you guys all again soon. Thanks.